what up guys? Steven with the Portuguese Brothers here for 16.4, the second to last workout. Hope you're all feeling good, maybe a little banged up. I am, but that's just my luck. But let's get right into it. 16.4 is a 13-minute AMRAP, as many reps as possible. Got it? Cool. Movement 1, 55 deadlifts at 225. Movement number 2, 55 wall balls, 20-pound wall ball, normal target. Number 3, 55 calories on the rower, on the Concept 2 rower, whatever you want to call it. Movement 4, it is handstand push-ups, 55 of them. So you do that as many times as possible, those rounds, those reps, in 13 minutes. But that's the workout, that's cool, but let's get into the tips and strategies and what to do and what not to do. So, for the deadlifts, you should definitely minimize the sets you want to be breaking these up in, just because it is a lot harder to pick up the bar from a dead stop than it is from inertia and momentum and the contract and retract motion of your limbs. So, whether it is you really breaking up to 10s, to 12s, to 5s, however it is, because everyone's going to vary, because everyone's deadlift varies, their max, and everyone's deadlift endurance is different. So just because you lift a lot doesn't mean you can lift a lot for a long period of time or for multiple reps. So I would definitely, wouldn't say break it up too much, but if you know that you're not going to get back to the deadlifts, might as well go balls to the wall on this one and push that push the limit a little bit. But I would maybe 10, 12, or 15 if you're really good at them. But other than that, just strap that belt up and get it in. Actually, on a final note, when you do lock out, make sure you're actually locking out in a straight line and you're not arching your back over. And yes, you do have to get your shoulders behind the bar, but don't break your lower back. That's just extra movement that you don't need, that's not going to benefit you. So keep nice and parallel and vertical, nice and vertical. So movement number 2, wall balls. This should be definitely an easier movement for people to do, almost like an air squat, but not really. I would aid to caution of standing too close to the target or to the wall you're doing, just because I've done it before where the ball takes an awkward roll and slips down and you lose just the vertical plane of nice and fine-tuned movement. You want that thing rolling around, flipping around. So space out yourself as much as you can. Try a little bit closer, try a little bit further, try it in the middle, and pick what you like. But these, I would try to minimize, again, as least as many reps as possible. Breakups as possible, just to get them done. Just make sure you get your depth. Make sure you have someone spotting you that's good enough, and make sure that you're not too wide, not too narrow. Just play around with it beforehand. Just get a good feel of it, and don't break it up in too many sets, because this shouldn't be something that hard. It's just more of a time consumer. Now onto the rower. This is where you definitely recover in the workout. Not to the point of taking it so lightly, but you're doing at least a 60 to 75 pace, not balls to the wall, pulling that thing like you're trying to start a lawnmower. But just catch your breath so much that you're able to sustain but not over dramatize that rowing factor, just because right after that you're going to be hopping on to the handstand push-ups, and you don't want to be winded for this. And so speaking of the handstand push-ups, getting right into that, you want to be very fast in your transitions, and you do not, I repeat, do not want to go all out on your first 1 or 2 sets, just because, just like toes to bar, just like handstand push-ups, they go, they're gone, you're not going to get them back, you're going to be sitting there twiddling your thumbs, wondering why the hell you went all out. So break these up in a fast, consistent sets. Do 5 to 10 to 12, and then get off, rest. 5 to 10 to 12, get off, rest. And again, use that minimal rest time of either 1001 to 1005 or a little bit longer, just to give yourself a nice steady pace to keep on flipping up. Do the handstands, flip up, keep the handstands, And yes, and hopefully I don't have to say this, but when you are measuring for your handstand push-ups, you might not call it, giving yourself an advantage, but don't reach up and shrug your shoulders. Just be normal as much as possible, just because it's gonna make it that much harder to get your heels across the line. But that wraps it about up, guys. Hopefully you can get more than one round. I would say a lot of the big dogs, maybe the Dan Bailey type workout, just because he is a monster at deadlifts, a monster at wall balls, and his handstand push-ups. Pretty sure he holds the record for Diane or whatever the workout is, but that's my prediction. We got one more week after this. Just keep pushing hard, keep climbing up that leaderboard, and we'll see you guys next time.